Got options, bitch, talking like Honda, right to custom shit. I'ma get pushing cars on all my stocks. I has my shit vested in everything from value tested dividends. Living in houses in the hills, my life is different. Businesses, I've been doing that since I was little, yeah. Bigger than that, I'm doing the same thing on the biggest scale. Listen here.
Hey guys, welcome to my first video. My name is Rayan. A lot of you guys know me as Ray Ray. This is my channel and I hope I can help you guys achieve financial success through this channel. Like stock trading has helped me, I hope it can help you guys. All I ask is you guys like, subscribe, and share. As my first video, I wanted to come in with a bang, and this is the stock that I think is the most disruptive biotech to date. Like it's a once in a life generational play, in my opinion, and I'll try to show you why further on. But some housekeeping. As you know, this is my first video, and I'm excited to start YouTube. I want to thank Monster Stock Fix for helping me set up this account and helping me with everything. Um, and I hope this you take my picks into account. And I'm not a financial advisor by any means. I'm just somebody who likes to research and look for disruptive plays, and I hope this is a disruptive play. Well, I know it is. Um, so, as you already know, this pick is TFFP. That's the ticker. What it is, it's a thin film and dry. It's a thin film platform that converts poorly absorbed drugs into an inhalable dry powder formulations. So, in layman terms, what it's able to do is take any drug or take most drugs and turn it into a powder form, which can then be converted into liquid or powdered, depending on the way the doctor wants to deliver it to the depending on the way the doctor wants to deliver it to a patient. Sometimes doing it orally and through the lungs, it's much more absorbent. Other times it's better to take it as a shot, but a lot of times vaccines and stuff, like for example the Marna one, you need to have it a complete cold storage chain, and that chain cannot be broken, or else the uh, drug is compromised. With this technology, that's completely blown out the windows, and like you can see the potential this has for not only hospitals but military and army stuff. And sure, this is in essence that is why there's thin film, or that is why there's companies that do inhalable drug products. But I wanted to look for the holy grail. What stock is the holy grail of um, drug delivery or different or oral drug delivery? And what I found was this is the holy grail. Um, Everything is patented, and I'll show you later on how this company has is their technology is much better than its competition, and they're all patented. They IP'd it, so competition needs to find a different way around it to even be able to compete. And also, this is a very well positioned for 21, not just stock wise, not just ticker wise, not just fundamentally wise, but everything is lining up for a very PR-ful, if you want to say, 2021. And I think it's going to be all good PR, and I'm ready for the rocket ship. So, just to show you how great the product is, uh, compared to competitors and other ways of uh, converting drugs into dry powder, TFFP is checks all the boxes and more. Right? You can see that their platform provides higher yield. It's a more alive drug when it comes out of the TFFP's version. It's also a gentle processing, good for labial molecules. I don't know what that says. Um, I think it's just much better, and I look for disruptive products for mid caps that can turn into large cap performers, and this is one, and I think is a generational hold. And oh yeah, and the market cap's only 400 million. They're projected to have more, like even their in-house drugs, as I'll show you later on, blow the $400 million market cap away, right? So where are they at today? Um, TFFP has two products that they think are going to be approved in less than 21 months. The first is a thin film version of Versonicals, which can be 15 months, and the thin film version of Teclomonis, and I think that's going to be somewhere around that ballpark too. And this is not including uh, phase one, phase two, phase three, which will all be PRs that they're gonna have. Just take that into mind. So that's already six PRs. Union Therapeutics has clinical data coming out that they're working with. They're working on some drug with Union Therapeutics, and the clinical data is coming out, and that is also going to be new PR. So now we're at seven PRs within the year, and they're having a TFFP's version of remdesivir, which is, as you know already, a very good solution to COVID and many other uh, uh, flus and stuff. So, and then they're also saying the Gilead version of remdesivir, because it's a more uh, opulent version. It'll be much more. It'll work better for many more patients. No needles, and I mean, all in round, very good, very good. Uh, very good PR. It's gonna be very good PR. All to be honest, like we want the stock price to go up, and that's what we want to see. Um, Augmenta, they're working on three monoclonal antibodies. One is with COVID, Augmenta's COVID vaccine, and as you see here, Union Therapeutics, TFF, and I'll show you many more. These guys have connections, so they have a stellar product, good connections. All that's left is products, and that is coming up, baby. That is coming up. So, just to show you some potential products in consideration by TFFPs, this is how wide their uh, their product is. It's diversified, it's disruptive, and it smells like money, baby. So, vaccines, they can partnership and focus on platforms with Marna. So, for example, COVID vaccine, like I've already said, TFF's version completely blows away the cold storage problem that Marna has. And from what I can garner, Marna says they're working with um, a thin film provider, thin film platform um, company that or a dry inhaled company, sorry, that can convert their vaccine into a dry inhaled platform. These guys have very, very good relationships with Marnus, connect the two dots. They already said they're working with multiple uh, COVID vaccine um, COVID vaccine companies. And I mean, if one hits, jackpot. If two hits, I, just, just remember your boy. I told you about it. Just remember, you know. Um, they also have a lot of other things. It's gonna be used for vaccines all the time. I mean, orally, people like oral better than needles. You can't ask for more, right? Um, so just to show you how many partners these guys really have, like they're working with they're working with University of Georgia for universal influenza vaccine. They're working with Felix Therapeutics. This is costing them $11 million that they're only putting in, and they're getting a full drug out of it. I think I don't know why I showed Felix two times, and so this is what I like. Felix is putting up all the down payment for developing the drug with TFF's technology. So TFF is just providing the technology for free for now, and then they take royalty payments when the drug is done. So like these guys have no cost up front, and they're getting a drug developed for them for free. And they what it's gonna be, I think, 281 million per year if the drug is approved. And a drug normally costs $1 billion, right? That's how much a drug costs, around $1 billion to make. These guys, $0 to make a drug, zero of their manpower, and they're just getting royalty payments for providing the technology. Because why? They have it patented. They're also working with the army. They're working, and just to show you how well perceived their drug is, or just to show you credibility, they're working with the U.S. Army with the guy who made the Ebola vaccine. Like even he knows this is. This is something it's going to be very disruptive. They're also working with, like I said, Augmenta on their COVID antibodies, and I mean, a COVID antibody PR would just skyrocket the stock, and the float is very little. I'll show you that when I hop into the charts. This is the most exciting thing I like. I mean, all I showed you before is biotech, 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 right? But what if you could branch out? And this is what's happening. Cannabis is it's not as biotech is. Sure, it's health focused, but it's not as it's very hard to make a drug that's not approved in the cannabis market. And these guys are not making a drug; they're just providing a better solution to it. So big cannabis producers, a big cannabis company is using TFF's technology to make a dry inhalable version of cannabis. And so, like I said, their stuff can be converted into oils, powders, food, right? So you can convert it from an inhalable um, to an oil, you can make it soluble. And this is what's amazing, right? So you can make oils, everything out of it, and it completely eliminates the transportation part because all you have to do is mix it in. Would deliver directly to the lung as a powder prepared using TFF technology. The inhaled powder exhibits a rapid onset of actions from a discrete inhalation. Like I said, when you inhale something, it goes directly into your blood, and that's why inhaling orally is so much better. So a lot of drugs are trying to go the oral way, and the TFF technology is a potential game changer. And I'll tell you what, when one competitor has something, the other competitor to meet up to that competitor needs to be able to give the same thing, provide the same thing. If if the competitor has the only way of achieving something properly or the best way, that's a competitive advantage. There will be a bidding war for that company's products, and this is what's gonna happen with TFFP. And they've already the cannabis company they're working with already loves technology and is like, and I mean that is what I think 9, 10 PRs all lined up within the next 2 years. I would say we were gonna get a bunch of PRs, and this is just straight up cash. You just have to sell their technology. And now let's jump into the charts. And once you see the charts, you're gonna be like, I need to go all in. So here's the chart. And I've laid a couple of things down for you before. I didn't want to do it live. I want to show you a couple of things. Well, since IPO, this got IPO'd last year? It's been about a little more over a year. You saw flat consolidation, you saw this massive run up. Well, I want to show you something. What happens when biotechs run up like this, right? They always come with a massive drop. Like you'll see something like this, and then it'll go and will come down, right? What I like about this is we're seeing a base. We see that, oh no, this was in a run up by accident. This was a good run up with a healthy consolidation, and now we're seeing a break of a wedge, right? Unlike this time, we get a close over that wedge. We retest it down here. We retest it, we break it, retest, and anytime we dip, we're seeing that hammer showing good buying pressure, right? Um, all of that looks amazing. I see a stock that's giving a healthy run up. It's a healthy consolidation. Nothing wrong technically wise. Diving deeper into the patterns, what I see is I don't know if a lot of you guys like technical analysis. If you don't, just tell me to shorten it in the videos, in the comments. But I'm seeing this. I'm seeing you have a full Elliott wave pattern, right? You had your wave one. This is your wave one. I'll call this wave one. We had your wave two with, as you can see, a 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So you have your 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and we see on the fourth wave we break out. Elliott waves says that, or textbook Elliott wave says that the price target for wave 2 will be 1.6 times the length of wave 1, right? And that will give you a price of 36 or 42. Why I give you two price targets is because if we want to consider the start of wave 2, the beginning, so here, the bottom of wave 2, or do you want to consider it the break of wave 2, so the reversal confirmation? It's up to you, right? And what's interesting is analysts have given a price target up to here, between here. This is also the range where this is considered a billion-dollar company, right? And I have also put in another price target, which I think we can hit because of the amount of PRs. So PR is lining up, chart is lining up, company is solid. I've seen institution loading. I've been looking at the large scale orders after that presentation that I just sent, and it's looking amazing. And I'm also seeing, I just want to see how this looks here. If this lines up, look at that. So like people would say this is your downtrend, but it wasn't a downtrend. It's just healthy retracement, right? We're still on that uptrend line. Like that's beautiful. That is beautiful. We can take this out, and take this out. Price targets are laid out, and watch this. If I move this to a weekly, it just looks like consolidation, man. Even this is your pattern. I mean, what more do you want? That's healthy consolidation. That's also a bullish pattern. If we break over and we close over on a weekly, I would go all in for move to 42. So these are my price targets. Long term, I think this is a $10 billion company, and that would give us price target around 300. And I don't see, I think that in 3 years, 4 years, when all of these drugs are making the money, and that's just the beginning, right? Even, yeah, man. I mean, I don't want you guys to miss out. If you guys like it, cool. If you don't, I mean, it's not my money, it's yours. So do what you want with it. But I hope this gives you some insight onto a very special company, but it takes some time understanding the real potential in this company. And I also think this is kind of a good price to buy in, right? Where we're seeing good loading, we're seeing institutions loading, and this is just the start. And I mean, I've been loading whenever it dips. I've been on this for a while, but like, I look for generational wealth builders, and this is one of them. This has great potential, a great community, great team of people, great contacts, great PR, great chart. What more do you want, baby? All right, it's been a while. I hope you like this video. I hope you like everything that I'm doing, and I hope this helps you achieve your financial dreams. Always trade safe, subscribe, like. Thanks. Peace.
It's based on how you feel, pick a field, but you cannot quit it till you get a deal. Need a will, otherwise you'll waste your time just spinning wheels. I do this option.